On Monday, global financial markets went into a tailspin. I don't just mean the Dow and the S&P and all that here in the United States. No, global markets, Europe, Asia, all over the place, started tanking. The price of oil continued to go up. In fact, oil from Brent crude, the worldwide benchmark for oil costs, went up 27% yesterday, on Monday. 27% on Monday alone. RBC Capital Markets analyst Halima Croft said this: faced with the worst oil supply shock since the 1970s, all eyes will be on Washington's response. With no clear definition of what winning looks like, it is hard to forecast whether this will be a multi-week or multi-month conflict. To date, neither White House policy prescriptions nor upbeat television soundbites have alleviated acute market anxiety about the shipping standstill and cascading shut-ins across the region. In other words, the market analysts are like, yeah, Trump goes out there and he tries to sound upbeat and says, we're winning, we've already won. He also said, markets don't care about your talking points. Markets care about reality. So you can lie to your MAGA supporters all you want and convince them everything is great. The markets only see reality. And the reality is this is going to drag on forever, at least for the foreseeable future. The reality is it's going to drive prices up for everyone. And just so everyone is aware, it's not just because of the, instability of the Strait of Hormuz, which is where more than 20% of the world's oil flows through. It's also due to the fact that Iran, as part of their, lashing out and attacking everyone that they can, is attacking regional oil infrastructure in the Middle East. That's what they're going after. So rather than, of course, trying to hit the United States or bombing their own schools, as Trump would have you believe, Iran's like, you know what? We're going to cripple everybody financially. You're going to hit us. We're going to start attacking everybody's oil infrastructure. So again, it's not just what's happening with the Strait of Hormuz. It's also the attacks on the oil infrastructure coming from Iran itself. So even if we open up the Strait of Hormuz, which Donald Trump says, you got to do it, just have some guts. He's telling the tanker captains, that's not going to alleviate the problem, probably at all. But Brian Kilmeade did say this. Brian Kilmeade on Fox and Friends on Monday said that he had talked to Donald Trump. And he was, Kilmeade was trying to assure people that don't worry, oil prices are going to come like way, way down again. Don't worry about it. Kilmeade said, quote, he says, tell these tankers to get to it. We have wiped out most of their launchers. Here's exactly what he said, says Kilmeade. These ships should go through the Strait of Hormuz and show some guts. There's nothing to be afraid of. The Iranians have no navy. We sunk all their ships. He went on to say, look, there is risk in the region. The region is volatile. Their launchers, there's just about 150 left. And that's just about 20% of totals. They can't regenerate. They can't make any more. We are in the region and need to act quickly on all these types of attacks. Kilmeade concluded by saying, come on, guys, get to it, right? Because that's the problem, is that we just have oil tanker captains who are just a bunch of scaredy cats. There's nothing to worry about in the Strait of Hormuz. Go on! Have some guts, live a little, right? Who doesn't like to take some risks every now and then? We need that oil because we're freaking dependent upon it. We're desperate for it. We're like a junkie looking for our next fix. Give us the damn oil right now. I don't care if you have to risk your life for it. I want $2 gasoline again. Yeah. If I were you, if I were a tanker captain, I'd quit. That's what I would do. After hearing Donald Trump say that you're refusing to go through because you're just all a bunch of cowards, quit. That is my advice to you. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.